Hello and welcome to Pitt Street Research. My name is Stuart Roberts. I'm one of the founders of our firm. And with me today is Derek Thomson, who's the new CEO at AnteoTech's. Derek, welcome to Pitt Street Research.
Great to be here, thank you.
AnteoTech's is one of the more interesting materials redevelopment plays that you'll find both on ASX and on all the other exchanges around the world that are working with new materials. Derek, Anteo has been around for a considerable amount of time as a listed company.
Yes.
But there's been one theme in common all those years. There's no better way to modify a surface to introduce all sorts of new properties than using Anteo's technology, right?
That's right.
Right.
Yeah. The technology is patented and it has been developed over many years, and it's got multiple industrial uses. And we think it's quite innovative, and the customers think that too.
Yes. Now, I've been looking at this company on and off since 2009.
Yeah.
For a long time, there's been a lot of applications in point-of-care diagnostics or general in vitro diagnostics,
Yes.
where you can help you can improve the efficiency of the material, as it were.
Yes.
And that's still on the agenda. But in the last few years, Anteo has been pursuing something very exciting in the battery space. Talk to us about what you're working on there.
Okay, so it's well known in the industry that the use of silicon in the anode improves the energy density of lithium-ion batteries.
Right.
But no organisation has had success in actually applying silicon to the anode.
Basically, the silicon wears out using conventional recharging.
It has certain properties that make it difficult to commercialise and use in an industrial scenario.
Right.
Add Anteo or Anteo products, specifically Anteo Coat, and the properties of the surface of the silicon and the graphite that is associated with it changes, and those qualities can be manipulated and handled, making the use of silicon in the battery commercially viable.
So we ultimately, if you and your colleagues play your cards right, we could end up with the alternative to the traditional graphite anode.
Yes, that's our objective. We're on a road, a path to commercialise an anode product that uses silicon and Anteo products to improve the energy density of the lithium-ion battery, and that would be quite a landmark position in the market. We're not there yet.
Right.
We've got a development path to pursue, and we're working with collaborators that are in the battery industry to do that, and we think we're not too far away from some milestones that would see us commercialise this product.
And I mean, so far so good. You've improved conventional lithium-ion batteries by 25% on your estimates.
Yes, and the results that we've had in testing are very encouraging. The results that we have and the improvements that we've made are for batteries that aren't optimised, and that's the development work that we need to do. So they're not commercially viable at the moment.
Right.
But we believe with the development path that we've put forward, that we will make them commercial and bring those products to market.
And there are 3 or 4 material transfer agreements with battery suppliers, which, if you were at liberty to tell me, I think we'd be able to recognise the names of those companies, right?
Well, I'm not at liberty to tell you.
Right.
So, our strategy has been to try and collaborate with the organisations, global organisations that supply anodes to the battery market, and they're located in Northern Asia. And we're working directly with those organisations to collaborate,
right,
and come on the journey with us,
right.
And to date they're very enthusiastic.
Okay, so it's late 2019 as we speak. If we're having this conversation late 2020, what do you hope you and your colleagues will have achieved in the battery space?
Next year we're aiming to solidify our relationship with our collaborators and have them as partners,
right,
commercial partners,
right,
in the journey. And we hope that that union will enable us to understand the commercial scenarios that they want to put forward in the marketplace, and therefore fine-tune some of our R&D work. So I think we're probably a year or two years away from actually getting anything to market that's going to benefit our collaborators' business model. But along the journey, we're going to hit a lot of milestones that are going to be interesting to the wider market.
Okay. Now, in the meantime, you've had some interesting collaborative efforts in the diagnostic space where you've been working for many years.
Yes.
I know, for example, that another Brisbane-based company called Ellume, which has a new generation flu diagnostic, they're enabled using your technology.
That's right.
And that they did a big partnering deal with GSK recently.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, so we spent a lot of time with Ellume to help them with their point-of-care assay that operates in their reader, and it's a flu assay. And and we had great success. And as a matter of fact, I think a large part of the success of that particular assay is because of the Anteo product, and they recognise that as well. So they're in trial mode at the moment for this particular assay, and when they start selling that product, our product will be dragged through with it.
Right.
And so we've got a huge upside in terms of market presence and revenue out of that. So,
right. And of course, you've had Sona, Loomis, Axe, and a whole lot of other collaborators have shown up just in the last 12 months or so.
Yeah, look, we've put a lot of effort into our focus on the point of care industry, which is a market that's emerging.
Yes.
Yet there's a shift towards point of care testing globally.
Right.
And
traditionally not regarded as sensitive and specific for many diseases, but that's likely to change over time with the help of you and other technology developers, right?
Yeah, there's a real focus on point of care because of the rapid testing and the rapid results that are required to turn disease medication and treatment around quickly. And we're going to be a big part of that. A lot of these assays can work or have low penetration or low ratings, but with the use of Anteo products, they improve quite dramatically. So our involvement in the industry is quite prominent, and we're getting the recognition for that, and that's turning into a lot of collaborations. Okay,
so 2020 looks like an exciting year. Potentially the first of those collaborations transitions into genuine commercial partnerships in batteries.
Yeah.
And obviously you've got Illum moving forward with their diagnostic and progress in your other diagnostic collaborators.
Yeah, another of collaborations on the life sciences point of care side are in the pipeline now. So we're very, very busy on that side. And in the next few months we hope to solidify, as I say, the battery position, and we'll be very busy on that side as well.
Yes. Well, Derek Thomson, good luck for the next year or so, and thanks for coming and visit at Pitt Street Research.
Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.